Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have so much to talk about today, so I'm gonna try and get through this as quickly as possible. I hope this video doesn't turn out to be too long. I'm 31 weeks pregnant, and I'm gonna jump right in and start with symptoms. I've got a lot of hormonal things going on this week. I've got a million different emotions and a few that I jotted down this week because I write everything down as I feel it. And a few things that I wrote down this week to describe how I've been feeling are irritable, hormonal, miserable, depressed, self-conscious, crazy, testy, and I want to cry all the time. So that's just a few of the things that have been going on. I've been an absolute hormonal disaster. I've had bouts of depression. I've had all sorts of like crazy mood swings that have been a little bit difficult this week, but I've been able to get through them okay. I have had this scar on the back of my thigh ever since I was about 17 years old. I had a little skin cancer scare and I had to have this mole removed, and they found out that it was cancerous, and then they had to keep going in and removing more, and then that would come back still positive. They would go back in and remove more and remove more. And so in the back of my right thigh, I've got like a pretty big scar because it's like really deep, like how deep they had to go in to keep cutting out and cutting out to get all the cancerous stuff out. I don't really know. I don't remember their exact terminology, but I just know that it was not good news. So it was all removed and all was well, and I've had this scar in the back of my leg for a long time. Now, I don't know if this is because of weight gain or because of the fact that I've been using stretch mark treatment every day on my thighs, but the texture of my scar is getting different than it used to be. I think that it's because of the weight gain. It feels different. It's just my scar is changing and I don't really like the way it looks. I feel like it's a lot more noticeable, and it's just, hopefully when I lose weight it'll go down. I just hope that I'm not like stretching it out, because scars you really don't want to mess with like that. With weight gain and weight loss, it can make them look worse, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong, so don't attack me if I'm wrong about that. But I think that that may be a situation, so I'm kind of upset about that. I noticed the other day in the shower I have these little bumps on my hips, and I don't know what they're from, but they're kind of like, do you know how some people have like bumps on the back of their arms or bumps on the back of their legs? I used to have them on the back of my legs, like little red bumps. There's a medical name for it and I don't know what it is, but I haven't had it in a really long time, and I noticed like that I'm getting it on my hips. It's kind of gone away, but it's still there a little bit, and I think that's strange. That's a new thing that's come up this week. I think that it may be in my head. I brought it up to Nick because I thought it was weird, and he said he thinks it's just in my head, but I feel like my boob size has gone down, but I don't necessarily know if it has, because my bra still fits. The same bra fits the 34B, or I'm sorry, the 34D, and I've had to get bra extenders, and I'm going to show you in a little bit because I'm a 36D, but that's just from my ribs expanding and gaining weight around my ribs. That's not from my breast growing, I don't think. But I feel like my boobs have gone down, and that may be like as my bump gets bigger, my boobs feel smaller. But that's a weird thing, right? Acid reflux is coming up even stronger this week. I've been talking about it in the past couple of weeks, and it just seems to be getting worse and worse every week. I do take Healthy Mama Tame the Flame. They're like little heartburn chewable drops, and I think you can buy them at Walmart. I'm pretty sure you can, but I got them, Bump Box sent them to me, and they do work. So if you've got heartburn, you should look into those. We went to our 3D, 4D, 30-week ultrasound last week, and we got to see Skyla in 3D. It was like the coolest thing ever. Her face is really developed, and she looks like a little baby now. So some of you may have seen the photos on my Instagram, but if you haven't seen them, I'm just going to go ahead and add a couple of them right here so that you can see some of my favorite pictures from our 3D, 4D ultrasound, because it was just such an exciting experience for us that I had been looking forward to this throughout the whole pregnancy up until now, because I can't wait to do like a side-by-side picture with her to see how accurate these photos really are. I have been spinning at home. I bought a Schwinn bike, and I bought Schwinn clip-in pedals, and I have my own spin bikes with cleats on the bottom so I can clip in and spin at home. I bought my weights so that I can use weights. I have a spin mat to go underneath it, and I have been spinning for about 2 years now. So I make up my own workout routines and I write them out, and it's been going really well. I love making my own playlist. I love, like, I love spinning at home. It's so convenient, it's so amazing, and I'm aiming for 5 days a week. And then on the sixth day, we take Zell, our dog, out on a trail, and I have a great story about that coming up. So, like I said, every Saturday we've been taking Zell ever since my doctor told me that I need to watch my weight. I have been taking Zell on a different trail every Saturday, and we've been like kind of doing like a little walk hike with her and exploring different trails here where we live, and it's been so much fun. We found an amazing trail this past Saturday that I really, really love, and I'm going to continue going there, especially after Skyla's born. It's a beautiful trail, and we thought that it was a loop, and the trail was absolutely not a loop, okay? It was the longest trail of our life. We should have looked at a map. It was my fault. I'm the one who found the trail, and I just kept insisting, oh, it has to be a loop, because I've never been on a trail before that wasn't a loop. That's just what I'm used to, and I was just being dumb and assuming that it was going to be a loop, and it wasn't. It was so long. We ended up walking about 10 miles, and yeah, we ended up walking about 10 miles, and it was about 4 hours, and I was on my feet, 30 weeks pregnant at the time, and in so much pain. My hands swole up so big that I couldn't close them. I couldn't move them from like this. They were like, I should have taken a picture by the end of it. My hands were so swollen. I was like drenched in sweat. But by the way, that deodorant I showed in my last video, the Salt of the Earth one, I didn't even smell after this. So if I didn't smell after this ordeal, this is my like deodorant for life probably. I was drenched in sweat, but I didn't smell. My feet bones, my foot bones felt like they were crushed. I got a quarter-size blister on the bottom of my right foot because I didn't think we were going to be hiking forever, so I just wore my like Puma slip-on tennis shoes. I didn't wear my like actual running or like training shoes. I just wore my like ones that I wear just sometimes just out to the grocery store. You know, they're not meant for working out. So I didn't have socks on because I just thought it was gonna be like a casual stroll. No. My feet were killing me, my ankles were killing me, everything was swollen, my knees started hurting, my pelvis started hurting. I started getting Braxton Hicks contractions, and it was terrifying. But there was really no other option. It wasn't like Nick could go find the car and then come pick me up because there were no roads where we were. It was like out in the boonies trail. Finally, like the second that we found a road, I just like collapsed. Like I found a park bench and I just crashed, and I don't know how I didn't go into labor. I don't know how I didn't pass out. Right when I sat down though, I was probably an inch away from passing out whenever he pulled up in the car. But it was the most pain that I've been in throughout the whole pregnancy. It was the scariest moment throughout the whole pregnancy, and I haven't been in that much pain since probably a Big Brother endurance competition. So it was a total disaster. I got in bed right when we got home. I was in bed, crashed out, like no movement the whole rest of Saturday night. All day Sunday, I didn't do anything. I stayed in bed. Monday, I was planning on getting back into my work routine and just going back to my normal life, and my body was like, no, we still need to relax. I ended up calling the doctor. My doctor was out of town, so I called the doctor to go in and just get a checkup, and I went in and they said, everything's fine, just drink electrolytes and you should be okay. Your body's probably just still recovering, because when you're pregnant, it takes a lot longer to recover than when you're not pregnant. So your body's just not used to that. So take it easy until you feel better and just drink a lot of electrolytes. So that's what I did, and then yesterday I started feeling a lot better again, and I've been feeling great ever since yesterday, and except for one little like blood pressure situation today that I had. It's just really lucky that I didn't go into labor or have any complications because of it, because that was just such a stupid situation that I got myself in. Now we can talk about my weight gain. When I went in on Monday, I weighed 172, and when I went in today, I weighed 170. So I know that those couple pounds, that fluctuation, that's water weight. Your body can really fluctuate on water from day to day, and water weight really affects what your weight is. So I know that those 2 pounds, there's no way that you can lose 2 pounds in 2 days unless it's water weight. I haven't been doing anything drastic, don't worry, like that's absolutely not what I'm doing at all. I'm still like working out 5 times a week besides this when I was resting from this disaster. I'm still working on incorporating better foods into my diet. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. That is a total weight gain of 42 pounds, and I was only really supposed to gain 35 throughout my whole pregnancy, and I've already gained 42. You don't have to tell me that that's bad because I already know that that's bad, but my doctor said that all of my blood tests are fine. Skyla's completely healthy. I'm measuring correctly on time. My blood pressure is great, and that it's probably just hereditary that I've gained a lot of weight in my pregnancy. My mom gained a lot of weight in her pregnancy. Some people gain a ton of weight in their pregnancy. Some people don't gain a lot of weight in their pregnancy. So no matter where you are on the spectrum, as long as you're not causing any health problems to yourself or your baby, really, there's no reason to get all crazy about it and get depressed about it, because I have been depressed about it and self-conscious about it and freaked out about it. But I have learned in my life that dwelling on things like this, it's not going to make the weight disappear. It's not going to automatically make me in the recommended weight gain. You know, it is what it is. This is what's happened. This is where I am. All I can do from now is continue working out 5 days a week, continue trying to incorporate healthier foods into my diet. But I'm hungry, like I'm pregnant. I have a big appetite. I crave things and I give into my cravings. I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect human being. And if there's anybody out there feeling crappy about too much weight gain or too little weight gain, because some people are scared about that too. Weight is a really sensitive subject. And if there's anybody out there feeling like that, I just want you to know that I know what you're going through. And oh my God, I'm so pregnant and emotional right now. I'm like getting worked up about this. I know what you're going through. It sucks. Like it makes you feel like crap about yourself. And there's other people out there that feel the same way, and it's going to be okay. Like take a deep breath and take it day by day and try to be better the next day, because that's all you can do. Beating yourself up about it is not going to help anything. And having other people beat you up about it, like some people decide to try and do to me on this YouTube account and on my social media accounts, like you're an awful person if you try to make somebody feel bad about something that they clearly already feel bad about. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Kind of on the same topic, my stomach size is pretty big. Like I feel like some women who are full term look the way that I look right now, and that's okay. Once again, everybody shows differently. Everybody's uterus is tilted differently. My mom was the exact same way with me, so once again, it's totally genetic. But my belly is pretty big, and I've had people ask me if I'm having twins or say like, are you sure it's just one? A lot of people say that to me. I don't take offense to that whatsoever, but I know that some people do take offense to that. I'm not one of those people, but it is kind of funny like seeing that some women can go throughout their whole pregnancy barely even showing, and then other women can look full term 2 months before their due date. Today, we're getting life insurance. Nick has life insurance, I have life insurance now. We're getting this because Skyla's coming and we want her to be protected if something were to happen to either of us. And so we got life insurance, and today I had my health screening, and the whole point of having the health screening is that they have to come out and make sure you're healthy so that you're eligible for the health insurance. So I haven't had one of these blood pressure like bouts since 20 weeks. I had a blood pressure thing at Starbucks I told you guys about where my blood pressure dipped really low and I got dizzy and nauseous and sick. That happened to me again today while the health examiner was here. Like the worst possible time that it could have happened. When she was doing my blood pressure, it was 90/60. And like today it was, I think she said like 125/70 or something like that, which is what my normal blood pressure would be. And I was just cracking up because, well, not cracking up, but it was awful because I'm sitting there and she could tell that I looked like I was about to pass out. And she's like, do you need to lay down? I was like, no, I just have these blood pressure situations sometimes now that I'm pregnant. And I was like, this has only happened one other time, I promise. Like, I'm healthy. It was kind of funny because like that would happen to me. Today at my doctor's appointment, she also talked about the Tdap shot, which is the whooping cough shot, and I got it today. See my little band-aid? I have to get it, Nick has to get it, and anybody who's planning on taking care of Skyla and being with her for an hour or longer, they have to get it as well. And it's just for whooping cough, it's a precaution. The tetanus shot booster does not count as a Tdap shot. So I had to contact my immediate family members and let them know that they would need to get that shot if they wanted to hold her. My doctor also taught me about SIDS today, and she gave me a handout to read about SIDS. And Nick and I also have 5 classes coming up that we have signed up for, and they're coming up quickly. We have infant CPR, caring for a newborn, prepared childbirth, a tour of the hospital, and breastfeeding. I've been drinking Smart Water, and I've been trying to drink 4 of these a day, but the reason that Smart Water is really good for you is because it has electrolytes infused in it, and so it's better than drinking regular water. So in case you guys were wondering, why am I not just getting, because we have a water softener, why am I not just getting it out of my, you know, sink or fridge? That's why. My doctor told me I need as much electrolytes as possible. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about products. The first thing that I bought that I'm not going to show in this video because there's no point is more panties, because none of my panties fit anymore. I was wearing like a size small and extra small before I got pregnant, and I'm wearing a large. So I had to buy more because there is seriously nothing more uncomfortable than wearing the wrong size underwear. There's actually nothing more uncomfortable than wearing the wrong size clothes in general. Just wearing like clothes like this top I bought today at Target Maternity. Just wearing like something that fits you and like is your right size. Like, don't be afraid to get your right size. Like, if you're a large, buy a large. Don't try to squeeze into something because it has a smaller, you know, name on the label, or squeeze into something that you wore pre-pregnancy, because that makes you feel like crap about yourself. Obviously you don't fit into your pre-pregnancy clothes. It just makes you feel like you're stuff, you know, like you're a sausage, like stuffing into a casing. Like, there's nothing fun about that, and it just makes you feel so much better when you get the right size. So get the right size. My breast pump is here, and I'm so excited about this. My insurance paid for half of it. They gave me an option to either take their free breast pump, they had 2 to choose from, or I could upgrade to either the Medela Advanced Pump and Style Tote or the Medela Freestyle Advanced Pump and Style tote as well. But this is like the highest upgrade that I could go, because this one helps you do hands-free breastfeeding, and I thought that would be great because I'm like so impatient and I'm such a multitasker. But I can't wait to use this. I like really hope that it works out for me because I've heard nothing but great things about it. The other day I went to the mall to get some soft shorts to wear around the house that fit me, because all my soft shorts like seriously could cover half my butt now. So I needed to get size mediums. Like I said, pre-pregnancy I was like an extra small or a small, so I needed to get size mediums, and I went to Old Navy. And while I was at Old Navy, I walked past the little baby section, and I could not pass this up. How adorable is this little thing? I just thought this was the sweetest thing. Look, it's like a onesie underneath. I just thought it was so cute, and it was on sale. I think it was like 40% off, and I got 3 to 6 months at Old Navy. And like the original price was $18.94, but I think I got 40% off of that. I told you guys that I had bought a pair of popcorn sock slippers with the grips on the bottom for the hospital, because the checklist that I'm going with for my hospital bag is from the Bump, and so they recommended that you bring 2 or 3 pairs of socks that are like can double as slippers that you can wear throughout your hospital stay, and you can walk around without slipping on the hospital floor. These I ordered on JCPenney's website. The bottom has the little no slip grips on the bottom, and then the top has this like popcorn type, really soft, and they're like sock slippers. So I thought these would be really cute because all the stuff I'm bringing is pink. My friend Kayla makes little special baby gifts, and she's really talented. She sent me this in the mail today, and I'm going to link her email below so that if you want to order one for someone, like for a baby shower, it's just so precious. It's little sushi. I'm going to show you the side so you can see the glitter. But it's sushi, and they're little Calvin Klein socks in there. Isn't that adorable? Here are the shorts I bought from Old Navy just for around the house. They're not maternity, but this is what they look like. This is like, I got blue and gray and this like little red. They're like heather, like kind of like that wash. And they're mediums, and their prices, their original prices are $12.94, but they were also 40% off, which is awesome. I love Old Navy. And I also bought a pair at Motherhood Maternity before I came across these, and the ones at Motherhood Maternity are almost exactly the same. They're black, they just have no drawstring, and they were 20 bucks. So like looking back, I'm like, why did I buy those? I should have returned them after I found these, but they were black and I didn't, but they weren't on sale. I went to Target today and I'm running out of leggings. Like a lot of my leggings are size extra small, and now I'm a medium in leggings, and so I don't have very many medium-sized leggings. So I bought 2 pairs of leggings today at Target, and I bought this top that I'm wearing, and I also bought this same top in green that I'll show you, like in an army green or an olive green. Of course an army wife would say an army green. But this is what they look like. They're the Liz Lang Maternity for Target, and they're really nice. Like they're super long, and this is what the band looks like. They're really standard, but they're just black leggings, like skinny cut, really long. So if you're tall, they will cover all the way down to your ankles. But this is a size medium, and they were $16.99. And then I got this pair, which is like super soft, and they're kind of seamless. I know you guys probably know what I'm talking about. This is a seamless type, and they're super soft. Like the fabric is incredible, and they have this type of ankle. They're very skinny, and if you don't get the right size in these, they will stretch and you will be able to see through them, and you can see, and you'll be able to see your butt or your panties. So you want to get the right size in these. This is another reason, like, don't be afraid to just buy whatever size you are. Like, don't have shame in your size. Just buy the correct size. You'll look a lot better and you'll feel a lot better. And this is the other top that I got that's just like the black one I have on, but it has the crocheted shoulders from Target Maternity, and it ties in the front in a little bow, like right here. I had to get 2 of them because the fabric is really nice, and I just feel good in it because like it fits right. It's not pulling in. I don't have fat rolls hanging over. Like I feel comfortable and confident, and there is nothing better than that when you are going through your 3rd trimester. Here are my bra extenders. This one's like a beige, and then a white, and then a black, and they just hook on to the back of your bra so that you can extend your bra if you go from a 34 to a 36 or even larger. So I got these. I literally just Googled bra extenders, and I just purchased the first ones that came up in the search results. I think that the store was like called Belly Dance. And I wanted to show you guys these because you know that I take DHA, but I've changed my brand of DHA that I take, not because there's anything wrong with the other one. I still like that one, but you guys know I'm always looking at ratings and seeing like which brands are up and coming and which brands start taking the lead. And this brand, Ocean's Mom, had amazing ratings, amazing reviews, better than the ones that I was using. And it's Ocean's Mom Prenatal DHA for pregnant and lactating women. And it's 350 milligrams of omega-3 DHA, and it's a once daily strawberry soft gel. So here's what the container looks like, and like they have a strawberry scent because some of you guys know like that fish oils and stuff, they can tend to kind of stink, but I don't get like fish burps from these. A lot of times when you take fish oils you get fish burps, but not from these, and if you do, they'll be strawberry and fresh. Okay, I can show you my 31-week bump now. Here is my bump with my shirt on. And the doctor said that she's laying really heavily on this side. Her head is down, but she's like really favoring this side. She's kind of like mooned or in the fetal position on this side. And I've been noticing that because all my kicks are right here. And here she is from the side. See, isn't this top so adorable? I love this top. I love Target. Here she is from the side. Here she is from the front. Trying to see if I can feel where she is to point it out. I don't know if you can really see from here. Looks like a bald man's head. And from the left. And from the right. by the way, before I go, I did want to say, somebody commented on my nursery tour saying that there's not supposed to be anything in the crib, and I totally know that. Right now, the reason there's 2 pillows in it is because it's set up for show. I know that the only thing that needs to be in the crib with Skyla is just a fitted sheet and nothing else. So don't worry, I know how to protect my child. Don't worry about me. When the right time comes, we will childproof as well. So we got it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you are in your 31st week, please let me know what your symptoms are in the comments, and I will see you guys on Friday for my new Follow Me Friday video. It's no longer going to be Foodie Friday, it's going to be Follow Me Friday, where you guys follow like an entire day. So it's basically just going to be like, Fridays are going to be vlog days. For those of you who have been asking, my What's in My Hospital bag will be at 35 weeks, so it's not too far away. Bye guys.